Everyone, and today's topic is how to know the usage of editors. So first of all, you have to mute your mics and don't disturb my class while I'm teaching. So 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 okay, let's start the class. So today's topic is how to know the usage of editors. So Edlin, so it is MS DOS online. It is a line text editor. It is MS-DOS line text editor. Edlin is an early version of MS-DOS command. It allows the user to edit the text file. So here Edlin is the line text editor. So this means we can edit the text line by line. So for this purpose we use Edlin command. So this is the earliest version in MS-DOS. Okay, it allows the user to edit the text files. Simple, it is used to edit the text files. So let's see the different types of Edlin commands. Here first one is list. So list, that means it is denoted by a L letter, L. So what it means, it displays listing of range of lines. So here list space, we have to specify the range and L. Okay, this is the, now it displays the list of lines. Next one is P. P means page. So first you have to specify the range and after that we have to give P. So now it displays a list of range of lines. Okay, third one is search, that means yes. So here first we have to type the range, after that yes, and we have to write the string. So here string is nothing but a text. Okay, here we have to write the string. So this means it searches range of lines for string. Okay, next editing commands. Here we have display commands. Just now we learned display commands. There are three commands, display commands. First one is L. L means list. Next one is P. P means page. Next one is S. S for search. So next one is editing commands. So first one is copy. So it is denoted by a letter C. So first we have to change, and after that line, after that number, and we use C letter. So this means copies range of lines to line. Next, number. Here number specifies how many copies to do. So here next one is delete. So D, denoted by D. So first we have to give the specify the range, after that we have to type D. So it means it deletes range of lines. Okay, next insert. So it is denoted by I character. So first we have to give the line number, after that we have to type I. So here insert new lines beginning at line number. Okay, insert new lines beginning at line. So use Ctrl plus C to exit insert mode. So while we are inserting, after inserting the new lines, to exit from that inserting new lines we have to press Ctrl plus C. So next one is move. So denoted by M. So here first we have to give the range and comma, after that we have to give line number, and we have to mention we have to write M. So that means it moves a range of lines to a specified to position line number. So it moves range of lines to a specified position. Okay, next one is line editor. So it is denoted by L5. Okay, so line edit color. So line. So it allows editing of lines. Okay, next one R, that means replace. So this we have to first give the range, after that R, and we have to specify the string 1 and string 2. So here it searches range for string 1 and replaces it with string 2. Okay, na? Replace means first it searches the range for a string 1 and after that replaces it with string 2. that means string 1 is replaced by string 2. So next see quit options. So here we have two commands. Quit, it is denoted by Q. So here Q command quits Edlin without saving changes. Okay, now without changing we use Q. Okay, it is used to quit from the Edlin. So next one E, that means end. It quits Edlin after saving changes. Okay, let's see the procedure to create a first we have to create a text file. Okay, so for the here I'm using Notepad to create a text file. So first open Notepad and type the following text in Notepad. So in this line I'm typing the text like hello. In the first line I'm typing hello. In the second line I'm typing good morning. In the third line good afternoon. In the fourth line good evening. In the fifth line good night. So after typing the text we have to save the file. So for this I am pressing Ctrl+S on the keyboard. So now a save as dialog box appears. So here type the file name. So here I am example wish.txt. So next select the location where you wanted to save it. Example in my computer. Next I am opening local disk. In that again I am opening CFLab. So in the CFLab I am saving my file, that is wish.txt. So finally click on save button. So now next we have to execute the commands. So for this we have to open MS-DOS command prompt window. So first we have to click on MS-DOS command prompt window. Next type the following commands at the command line. So by default command prompt will look like this: C:/user/students greater than. So first we have to come out from the subdirectories. So for this one I use cd/. Okay, here cd/ means it exits all the subdirectories. Exit, it causes an exit from all the subdirectories. So now whenever we use cd/, then the command prompt will look like this: C:/ greater than. So now we have to move to the where the file is saved. So for this this is a C:/ greater than. This is the root file. So in the C drive I have saved a CFLab. Okay, in the CFLab I saved my wish.txt file. That's why I am changing to the CFLab. For this one cd space CFLab and press enter key. Right, now the command prompt will look like this: C:/CFLab greater than. So now here I have to execute the Edlin command with the text file, that is wish.txt. So now type Edlin space wish.txt. After that press enter key. Now see the result here. Now it displays end of input file star. Okay, whenever you execute this Edlin command you will see end of input file star. So at the star we type L. So here L means it displays list of range of lines. So it displays contents of the text file. So first at the star I am typing L. Okay, after that press enter key. Now it displays hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. So here L means it displays a list of range of lines in the text file. Okay, next one. So now I wanted to see the range of, okay, range of list of files, range of files, text, range of lines. So for this one I am also using P. So now at the star prompt we have to type P and press enter key. Now it displays the contents of the file. See here you can observe whenever we execute L command, so there is no star at the end of 5. So see this 5, so there is a star mark at a good night. So that means it displays a page list of lines. Okay, right, now next we have to next I wanted to display the only a few lines. Okay, range of lines. So here I wanted to display a range of lines. For example, So here in the text file we have 5 lines now. So now I wanted to display first 3 lines, that is 1, 2, 3. Okay, now for this at the star prompt we have to type 1, 3 P and press enter key. Now it displays first 3 lines of text. So see the result here, 1, 2, 3. First one is hello, second one is good morning, third one is good afternoon. So now in the same way, next use L. So display the last 3 lines. So for this one at the command prompt 3L and press enter key. Now it displays from the third line. So here 1, 3 P means displays first 3 lines, whereas L means it displays the lines from third. So that's why I am specifying 3L. So that means it displays the lines from third to end of the text file, end of the last line, end of the text file. So next one, I wanted to insert the text. So for this one I use I command, that is insert command. So at the star prompt now type 4I. So that means here I am inserting the text at from line 4. Okay, line 4 I am inserting text from line 4. So that's why. So now type Ram in the 5th line, Sam in the 6th line, Kim. So at the so we have to come out from the insert mode. For this we have to press Ctrl plus C. Now we will exit from the insert mode. So now you will see star prompt. At this prompt, to see the list of range of lines, type L and press enter key. See this one, first one is hello, second one is good morning, third one is good afternoon, and fourth one is Ram, Sam, Kim, and seventh one is good morning, and eighth one is good night. So here we inserted 3 lines of text, 4th, 5th, 6th. Okay, right. Now I want to delete the 4 to 6 lines. So to delete lines of text we use D command. D means delete. Okay, so at the star prompt 4, 6 D. Now 4, 5, 6, these 3 lines will be deleted. Okay, from the 4th line to 6th line the text will be deleted. So let's see to check it. So to check, we use L command, that is at the C prompt we have to type L. So in the first line hello, now it displays the result will look like this. One hello, second good morning, third one good afternoon, fourth one is good evening, fifth one is good night. Okay, next I wanted to move the lines. So that is 1, 5, 3. So that's why for moving we use M command. So at the prompt 1, 3, 5 M. So now I am changing this. Look at this. So to see the result here, press star L, press enter key. Now the result, see this. Here the first line is good evening, and second one is hello, third one is good morning, and fourth one is good afternoon, fifth one is good night. So see this one. So we have moved 1, 3, 5. Okay, 1, 3. Here 1 will be moved. So 1, 3 will be moved. Okay, next I wanted to copy 2, 4, 1 C. So for this one I wanted to copy second, fourth, 1 lines. See this. So to see the result, star L, enter. Now it display the hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good night. See this 2, 4, 1 lines will be copied. Okay, next star 5. So that means 5 means here I am giving a number, that is 5. So here if we specify a line number, that means we are editing the 5th line. So whenever so here I am typing 5 and press enter key. So now 5th line displays, that is hello, and also it displays 5th. Here we want to edit the line. So in place of hello I am writing hi. Okay, now right. Next we have to exit from the headline command. For this we have 2 commands, that is Q and second one is E. Q means without saving the file. So exit without saving the commands. So whereas E, exit and save the file. Okay, so here for this one I am using star E, okay, and plus enter key. Now we will come out from the edlin command. Now the command prompt will look like this, C:/cflab. Okay, right, Amma. Thank you for watching with this video. Thank you so much.